Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here, and Hearthstone announced the new expansion, announcing Festival of Legends, Hearthstone's next expansion. So we didn't quite get the Elite Tauren Chieftain expansion after all, although we do get Elite Tauren Chieftain as a card. Because if you log into the game right now, you're going to get E.T.C Band Manager for free. E.T.C Band Manager, while building your deck, assemble a band of 3 cards, Battlecry Discover 1. So when you put E.T.C Band Manager into your deck, you get to choose 3 other cards that then will be discoverable from E.T.C. Those cards will not be part of your deck. So for example, you could play a Shadow Priest with Dark Bishop Benedictus, and you could put Holy Spells into E.T.C, and those would not nullify Dark Bishop Benedictus's effect. So yeah, there's going to be a bunch of stuff that can be done with E.T.C Band Manager, I believe. It's a little bit confusing that E.T.C is like a character in Hearthstone, even though it's the band name in World of Warcraft. Anyway, we're not going to get the individual musicians of E.T.C, we're going to get E.T.C as a minion, but we are actually getting Arcanite Ripper as a card, one of the cards that I predicted, so that's fine. So yeah, E.T.C available from the new expansion right now, but what else is the new expansion going to bring? E.T.C is gathering the greatest musicians from all over Azeroth to put on the biggest music festival in history. From rock to hip-hop and from metal to pop, every class is putting on a show. Start tuning your instruments and working on your harmonies. The next act is the Festival of Legends. Festival of Legends will launch worldwide this April with 145 new cards. This is curious, by the way. Will launch worldwide this April. We do not get the release date. In none of these communications there is a specific date, it's just this April, but we'll see. Quite early in April, I suppose. Then we have a new keyword, Finale. Cards with Finale get special bonuses if playing them spends all your remaining mana. Every great musician knows how to close each show with a bang for maximum effect. Plan out your turns like a set list and end on your grand finale. Alright, fine. Legendary musicians and songs. Every class is getting a legendary minion card that is the class's star musician, performing at the Festival of Legends. Each class will also get a legendary spell card representing the musician's most popular song, okay? Legendary minion, legendary spell for each class, alright. New class keyword, Overheal. Priest is getting a new Evergreen Edition. Evergreen Edition always will be available for Priest from now on. The class identity starting in Festival of Legends and core sets, okay? Minions with Overheal trigger a special effect when they are healed above their maximum. Here the Priest's legendary musician Heartbreaker Hedanis shows off his technique with this class-specific keyword. Overheal, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. Okay, that's an interesting twist that, because I talked about just earlier this week about how Priest, the hero power is so bad. And how I'm really going to miss Shadow Priest when Shadow Priest goes away, because that actually turned Priest hero power into something useful. And stuff like Shadow Reaper Anduin was so good in Priest, because it made Priest hero power do something. And now they're trying to keep Priest hero power the same, and they're trying to add it by adding stuff to minions that synergizes better with that hero power. That's a brave strategy, Cotton. I'm quite uncertain about it, unless they really print a lot of Overheal cards. But yeah, anything that can help out Priest's hero power is more than welcome. Then this is an interesting one. Instrument weapons. Whether they rock the axe or string the bow, every class gets a special musical instrument weapon card. Some of these weapons have death rattle effects that improve while the weapon's in play. Power them up and finish on a high note. Hey, Rustrot Viper is rotating out of standard, you know. And as Rustrot Viper goes away, every single class is going to have a weapon. Yep, we haven't had a lot of weapons in many classes, but now every class will have a weapon in this expansion. That's definitely going to be a big deal. And we're getting harmonic spells. Harmonic spells swap between harmonic and dissonant modes each turn they're in your hand. Will keep the tempo or play to your own beat, follow the rhythm to maximize their impact. Example, harmonic metal, give 4 random minions in your hand +2/+2. That turns into dissonant metal, give 2 random minions in your hand +4/+4. Okay. And standout soloists, this is peculiar. Everybody loves a good solo. Soloists are minions that get special effects when you control no other minions. Clear the stage and let them shine in the spotlight. Typically, Hearthstone, we think about Hearthstone as a board-centric game, so we want to have minions. And to play these minions, you don't want to have minions. So these would be typically considered control tools. We have had some before. We had a couple of cards that if you control no other minions, give the Stone, Divine Shield, stuff like that. Now they're going to institutionalize that, have multiple cards like that in this game. Are there going to be one for each class or more for each class? Well, it doesn't say, so maybe these are focused on the classes that want to play control. This one is for Warlock, so okay, we can play Control Warlock, we could play Control Warrior. This could be one way that they are trying to make Control Warrior come back with the use of some kind of Soloist cards, because Soloist cards really only would seem to go into control decks. Then flashy new signature cards. Signature cards are being turned up to 11 in Festival of Legends. The Festival of Legends signature cards will feature new golden style animations, vibrant full color art, and thinner frames that show off more of the special alternate art. Additionally, the card text is now out of the way and shown through a tooltip when you hover over the cards, so the art is front and center, getting the spotlight. Okay. So yeah, signature cards weren't liked that much, so they're making some major changes. Also starting with patch 26.0, so that's going to be the patch when the expansion actually launches. So we don't even have a date for that one yet. It's not today's patch. All signature cards, even those from March of the Lich King, will also follow normal duplicate protection and be able to be disenchanted, but not crafted. We want them to still feel extra rare and special. Look for more details on the new and improved signature cards in the 26.0 patch notes. Alright, so we have to wait until that to get more details on those. And then, of course, the pre-purchase bundles. Festival of Legends Mega Bundle, 80 Festival of Legends card packs, 10 golden packs, 2 legendary cards, and Hedonist Priest Hero skin and card back. And then Festival of Legends bundle, 60 packs, 2 Festival of Legends legendary cards and the Hedonist Priest Hero skin. And then another important note, pre-purchase bundles are only available until the launch of Festival of Legends. Get them early so you don't miss the opening act. Remember last time they changed the pre-order bundles, so that you could actually buy them slightly after the release of the expansion. Turns out that didn't work out quite the way they wanted it to. Maybe they didn't quite get the fear of missing out effect fully in place or something, and now they want you to buy them before the expansion launches. We also got the card reveal schedule for the expansion, so card reveals are going to start on Friday. All of these times are Eastern European time, so CET +1. And yeah, for Europeans, reveals are going to start on Friday evening, with all of the neutral cards coming during Friday and Saturday. Then nothing on Sunday, and then we start reveals again on Monday. Shaman, Rogue, Warlock, Priest. And these reveals go on for around 2 weeks. The classes, I assume that they're going to be packages again, but this time it's not as by class, but instead there is some time between different class reveals. So if you could get Warlock cards early and then some Warlock cards really late as well. Don't know what that one is reserved for, but here March 29th, so around 2 weeks for reveals. And overall, all the launch materials gave us 18 of the cards. So let's see, what do we have? We have Arcanite Ripper, Death Rattle, summon a 1/1 Lifesteal Undead. Change your health on your turn while equipped to improve. 3 mana 3/2. Yeah, Fiery War Axe, crying in the corner. Others get that plus stuff for that night here. Then there's that Harmonic Metal that we already saw. Screaming Banshee, 5 mana lifesteal, 3/6 undead. After a hero gains health, summon a soul with that much attack and health. Okay, so some minions. Climactic Necrotic Explosion. Lifesteal, deal 5 damage, summon 2 1/1 souls, randomly improved by corpses you've spent. And it's a Rainbow Death Knight card. It requires all the runes. 10 mana. That's kind of weird. And I wonder what randomly improved is going to mean exactly, so we'll have to wait and see. Druid gets Peaceful Piper, 1 mana, choose 1, draw a beast, or discover 1. Discover. A lot of discover effects in this one. Discover is a very powerful keyword, and we'll see how's that going to turn out. Discovering a beast is not very powerful though, because the beast pool is so incredibly large. But I mean, drawing a beast at 1 mana, that's still pretty good. And it's useful even if you have drawn all of your beasts, because you can still discover a beast, you can still do something with it. So that's actually very powerful. Ghost Rider, Valkyrie, discover spell, Finale, discover another. Hipster Battlecry discover a spell from your opponent's class that isn't in their deck. And that's a neutral. Okay. Some thievery burgling stuff. This is pretty interesting. 7 mana 6/6 legendary. The one amalgam band. All tribes, Battlecry, gain a random bonus effect for each minion type you have played this game. So that's like a 7 mana 6/6 Ziliax. Oh, that's interesting. And then there was only a very, very brief moment in the trailer where you could see Starlight Groove. But just look at it. 3 mana legendary paladin spell, give your hero Divine Shield, for the rest of the game playing a holy spell refreshes it. Wow, that seems pretty insane. Carriel might be going away, but Paladin's hero damage reduction is not. Then the Heartbreaker Hedanis, we already saw that one. Power Chord Synchronize, choose a minion, add a copy of it to your hand. Finale, give both +1/+2. Fan Club, 1 mana Location, restore 3 health to all friendly characters. Alright, Beatboxer, 3 mana 4/3 mech combo, deal 4 damage randomly split among all enemies. Record Scratcher, Death Rattle refers 1 mana crystal, play combo cards while equipped to improve, so that's a 3 mana 2/2 rogue weapon. Brass Elemental, 4 mana 3/3 elemental rush, Divine Shield, Taunt, and Wind Fury. Whoa, like that's also like Ziliax, sort of. Well, too bad elemental shaman cards are rotating out, so no elemental shaman anymore, but we'll see. Then that Opera Soloist, Battlecry, if you control no other minions, deal 3 damage to all enemy minions. And Void Virtuoso, 1 mana 1/3 demon, during your turn your hero is immune. Whoa, that's gonna enable some stuff. Alright, kind of hard to say much about these cards yet because we don't have the broader context. We don't see how they really play with other cards, but there are a couple of cards here that look pretty strong. Also, if you watch carefully on the trailer, you may have spotted this. Some new weapons were shown a little bit in the trailer, but they had removed the text, so we don't know exactly what they do. But we do know that Warrior is going to get 4 mana drums that have 3 attack. Paladin is going to get a 2 mana weapon with 2 durability. And yeah, we'll see how they all work out in the end. Card reveals are starting on Friday. There's going to be plenty of cards to review. And yeah, there's some interesting things like weapons for all classes. Those big legendary spells. There's definitely going to be some power in this expansion, and as we get all the cards revealed, we're going to see exactly how much power it is. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.